Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a hollow form. What I've got here is a piece of olive. It was grown locally. I got it from just a couple of blocks away. I've trimmed it down, cut the corners off here, tried to make it as round as possible and balanced. Now there was a piece of extra wood there, piece of extra wood there. You can see I've cut them away. You can see there's a split in there. We're just going to work with them and we're going to see what happens. I've got grain fillers, I've got creams I can use, so I'm not bothered if there's any splits in there. There may be a hollow in here somewhere, depending on the shape and whatever. I'm just going to go for a classic shape and just work at it. I've cut the top off here. You'll see that you'll have seen when I was prepping this that I drilled a hole in there and I've banged a 4-prong drive in. That is really well held between the centres. It's quite dry this now. It's been out here for what? I got it, wow, middle of last year. So 6 months. It's dry. It's pretty dry even in the middle. So I want to make sure it's well held. Everything's nice and tight. The tailstock, the spindle, make sure that's locked. Make sure it's tight in there. That's locked so the spindle can't ease back. Make sure the speed is slower. You don't want to be turning a pen at 3000 and switch this on at 3000. You'll know about it straight away. So what I'm going to do first is just nibble it away. I'm going to use a ball gouge to do this, and the reason why is because it's really dense. I probably can't get this as fast as I would like to. You all know I like to turn fast, so I probably can't get as fast as I'd like to, and therefore using something like this, the rough and out gouge, you're going to get a clunk, clunk, clunk. So if I can, because I can't get it fast enough to get a clean cut, especially with that tool, and that's quite a big cutting edge to catch on any of these hollows or voids. So what I want to do with the ball gouge is I'm going to use the tip of the tool. It'll take a small cut, then it'll shear off the bottom wing. I'm going to make a series of V cuts in here first, just to get it more balanced. Hopefully then I can turn the speed up, and I'm just going to get it kind of round first, or roundish, stop it, have a look, and then we'll discuss it from there. The other good thing about this is there was 2 branches. There was a branch there and a branch there. So this is the crotch area. I'm hoping there's going to be some really nice grain. I might cut into it more and make the piece smaller. This top's going to be there, the bottom's going to be here. I'm going to put the tenon or the foot on this end, hold it, hollow it out. Depending on how deep that goes, it might weaken the foot, so I might make it smaller to make that void smaller. We'll see. I'll make all these decisions as I get into it. Tool wants to be cutting on the centre line, so we're going to drop that tool rest a fraction, turn the speed down, and then turn it up to what we want. Yeah, you can see. I can see where it's solid. I can see where it's running out. There's a ghost line in the middle, so you can kind of see what I need to take away. The piece is going to end up being, I don't know, about 5 inches, 4.5, 5 inches at its widest point. We'll get into it and see. I'm going to get the speed a little faster. I'm going to put the tool in this position. The flute is closed. Open it up a fraction, and I'm going to make a series of V cuts, just pushing the tool in. If you need to, now there's lots. The other thing you might want to consider is this loose bark. This stuff can fly out and hit you. We're going to be cutting those high corners first, where I've got the bandsaw cuts. And that's kind of end grain. That's going to be more difficult as well, rather than it being just solid long grain. Kind of end grain there, bit of both. So we'll get into it and just see. You may, as I said, or if I didn't say, you may want to wear a visor for any bark coming off. It can sting if it hits you. And the smaller bits can, and the bigger bits can hurt. Okay, that's as fast as I can get that. So we'll turn it to there. You can hear the corners kind of breaking off. And if you look here, you should be able to see the V cuts that I'm making. You're going to have to hold the tool quite firmly. That's where the hollow is, not quite so much wood. dry as well. The speed I'm turning this, 500, 550. Let's just get some of the weight out. Take that corner there. I'm going to turn the tool over, use the bottom wing, and take away those high points. Just easing across there. Another couple of cuts here. You can hear the resistance. I can't get this fast at the moment. See if it needs that, I'll stop at a moment. See, cutting all through there. Looks to be some pretty grain. There was a split in here, it's torn that out. Again, I'm not too bothered about that at the moment. Starting to cut that, cutting a little bit here. It's starting to get balanced, a little bit more work to go. I'm going to see if I can get that speed a little faster. It was on 550. I may be able to go through the unbalance this, not quite, but that's not too bad. That's up to 1,000, double the speed. A lot easier to cut. Starting to take that end down slightly. Let's have a look. Wow, interesting. Those splits, hopefully, those splits won't go too deep. Still got a ways to go yet. I need a solid band around here. Starting to cut nicer. We'll take this lump off here, move the tool rest to there, so there's not as much resistance. And we'll come back to that in just a minute.